Good early hours of the morning all. Been a while. I've just been trying to get a grip on this game, so I'm pretty far in now, level 20. I think, what am I? I'm like level 22. I've just killed a terramorph and I'm about to continue the mission. Built a ship finally as well. That's my baby. The Violator, as I called it. I didn't realise how fucking big it is as well. Pretty big fucking ship. I've also got the Razor Leaf and a couple of other ships as well.
Supporting the Vanguard's way more interesting. Things, people. First thing you lose working the spaceport, the ability to be shocked by other people's squalor.
Tear him off. Glad someone thought of the consequences of playing with the UC. Nice work, Captain. Nice work. I've got maintenance reports till Judgment Day. Get off planet while you can.
Ship on the inside's a bit bare bones, so I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty spacey, but I didn't really put any habs or anything, so I will tinker around with it eventually. But at the moment, I do like my fucking cockpit though. I'm playing this on the Xbox Series S, so I haven't really had many problems. I've had a couple of freezes, but nothing major. Let's go here quickly. Let's have a look. Yeah, this gun is really good. The elegance. Can't even remember where I found it. Oh, it takes a bourbon as well. Oh. Oh, what the fuck, man? Woo! Okay.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Let me load. Surely this is a better load than that. No. This time. Go back to that one. Where's that? Landing area. That's where I'll go. Go back there. Change my weapon. Go back here. I know you're not really trying to shoot me from there. That would be a real stupid move. Actually, no.
What is that? What is this? Whoever it was, never gone now. Old. Abort. Abort.
Oh, fucking headshot. He sounds like Christian Bale's Batman. Yeah, we ain't playing this game, man. Where you think you're going, mate?
Time to finish this.
Must have some throwables, man. Frag grenade, shrapnel grenade. Yeah, I'll take that one. That's exactly where we're going. Look at all the credits. I'll take the credits, thank you. What else is there? did you pick? Really? Where? Where? Oh, really? You did the long distance thing. Okay. Not today, mate.
Holding position.
Frenzied Grendel. Sounds pretty good. So look at this Frenzied Grendel. See, this looks kind of good. I don't. Where the fuck? Did you shoot me from? I don't understand where am I getting out? Come on. You don't want to stand here and trade with me, bro. Recipe for disaster, mate. So we'll come to it. Oh, I'm well overcumbered. Fuck. Right, let's get rid of some of these fucking weapons. Actually, that's pretty good. What was that coachman? One-inch punch fucking... Some of the names this shit come out with is fucking names. Lawgiver. Don't need you. Coachman. This gun's so good, this Ember. That's a shotgun. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. $71. 81. Yeah, that's just become my new favourite shotgun. There's that pacifier. I can fuck off now. Don't need you. Right, let's go and unlock that room quickly. There must be something in here. No. 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 It's a bit of a bizarre one. I wonder. This one will fit. Okay. 2. If there's nothing in it, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. What's that? A side star? I'm not interested in that. I love the fact that they went a bit ammo-centric with this game, as the ammo doesn't weigh anything, so you can just load up on the fucking ammo, which is great. I think they're right about this game though. We do need like some sort of we do need some sort of means of transportation throughout the planets, because walking everywhere is a bit of a pain in the arse, but let's go over here and see what's going on. Got any contusions and soreness. Prognosis excellent. Okay, I didn't know I had some contusions, but let's have a look. Extreme solar radiation. What in the fuck is that? It's like a satellite array of some sort. I don't need the farming outfit. What do I need a farming outfit for? There's got to be a way up here. How do I get up here?
Illegal intrusion. Leave. Now.
Yeah. We're really gonna have this conversation. So how do I get up here? There's gotta be a way. Ah, fuck. So that's higher than the staircase, so I should be able to make that. Yeah, bit of skill, get it done. Have a little butch in here. Oh, nice little. Thank you for the credits. Oh, what's his helmet saying? More credits. Thank you. Nice about that. I wonder if I can look through the telescope. No. Let's have a little sit down. There we go. I can get to the top of it. No. That cave. I think the next one's going to be an impact site as well. It's an impact site. Take off.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Oh, so like,
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone came in and bought it like right away. The hell's that about, right? Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that. Cool. That's what we do here. See you around.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts. That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle. What I suppose is, if anyone
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside circle activities require the use of certified safety suits.
If you're gonna use, found a clutch of heat leeches breeding in the utility section the other day. Oh, not gonna be able to get that image out of my head for a while.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong.
You. Why don't you come here?
Go off, grab.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival. Stop! Stop! Even if I did... Huh. Maybe there is something... Percival's got this debt. You make that go away? Well... most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. And I look forward...
Maybe a bounty hunter?
I wonder.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure. Do your part to keep Sardonia graffiti free.
report. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
No.
Yeah? Not something you want to say too loud. Yeah? Red Devils couldn't get in, made us tough. It's why they chose Percival, though. But it was the Red Devils included. Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it. Before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement. Mm-hmm.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some, at least when he wasn't. But we stumbled on a way to make it use. You give our research. Oh, I'm Cambridge. I was knows experiments inside and out, and I know this one was gonna be big. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Great. So access, we'd set up right once you've managed.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen trouble. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt... Here. His current balance. I expect this won't be a great...
You have my thanks.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Yeah? It's done, eh? My end of the bargain, then. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up. It was also... Yeah.
Alright.
Inspect your ship. Need some work done? Sure. I'm sure you can.
Ooh, the Warhammer's be looking good. It's a big ass ship. Shit. Do you know what? Fuck the stealth.
Move back! Move back! Oh!
Where are you shooting me from? Yeah, I've been here before. I know where they all are.
I never liked him anyway.
Pretty sure I've been here before. Okay. Yeah. Where is he? Yeah, I had been here before. But I couldn't get through this door. Down there. What's that? No. That's a bit sus. Oh, I know how to do it. Right. No. He's not what we wanted to do.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay? A terramorph? She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way? Adrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects.
So you're gonna ask me to not touch anything because I'm gonna rob you blind. Thank you very much.
Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Zeti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinium, that's not gonna end well for humanity. So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You wanna tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Circle. Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Ugh.
Careful down near the mines and enter any.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you.
I didn't even know I had that, but no, that's a horrible helmet.
You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xenowarfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. All right. I'm gonna go get this workup into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
I'll do that one here.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land into Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jefferson.
Oh, you bastard.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle. Or if... no telling how long the... it's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience. Then I guess it's just a...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Hey.
This is not a public space. The opposite, really.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident. Has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
And Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
The UC's fleet must be the strongest out there. Now and always. There is no alternate.
Now go. Help our people.
Let's get it. Yeet.
Stop! We're trying to help you! What are you doing? Empire, Captain!
I'm sorry.
hostile organisms nearby.
Thank God you got here when you did. I just
Wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here. Or you could have used the EM gun like you were ordered.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Let's see if this makes a difference. I get a bit too fucking bloodthirsty.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
Let's try that again.
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
We're trying to help you!
No more! No more!
I hate these EM weapons, they're shit. I'd rather shoot the dude in his fucking head.
There is no enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering.
Thank you for what you did.
The way those people were acting.
We tried to restrain them, but some of the other officers...
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, it affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
That's unlocked.
I need to... Yeah, I need to... Where's that EM weapon? So I need to favorite it and put it somewhere. What gun am I gonna replace it with? These missions are quite long, man. I did the Raijin Industries one as well, and that was fucking took me about 4 or 5 hours. Oh, don't. Right. So what am I taking?
You might back up! Don't just stand there!
Yeah, okay, that's not working. No. Hey, impact grenade.
Going to be okay. Not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down road.
Get down!
Right. This will melt him.
It's here! It's here! Hide! Do it now!
Officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. We're not afraid, but we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts. Your call. We're on the line.
There's the robot. There he is. Come on, Vasco. Let's bounce. Deal with this motherfucker. Alright, first things first. Let's trap this guy. Inferno mines, fragmentation mines should do the trick. Blow this fucker sky high. That's that, motherfucker. Didn't like that, did you? This one. Here we go. Right. Get it. You weren't ready for me, bros. If they wreck this ship, this fucking thing's breaking ships. If you better not have broken my fucking ship. Yeah, right, I'm in it. Troubles. Inferno mines, yeah, that might piss it off. Let's not get too fucked. What am I gonna use?
down. Nice work, Captain.
That's how we
Guess
do
they
it.
weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your home.
Relatively easy considering I'm playing it on hard. That's what doing. Well, I mean, as you can see, I haven't really touched the main missions yet. I'm still on loads of main missions I've done. I've just been ploughing through a lot of the side missions.
That's a relief to hear. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
No, this fucking bitch.
Chief Yassine, these orders... A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varoon.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varoon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said
I'm a
than
3-star
done.
Ranger and a Vanguard and part of the UC, and I'll soon be part of the Crimson Fleet as well, so...
I couldn't agree more. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats
right, I'll
and
use
violence
my
are off the table
manipulation.
here.
Manipulation.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed. Who do you want to start with? Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code. Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
The
So,
blackmail it is that...
If you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
All right.
And take these.
Ambassador Balmore's. When the rest of he's though claiming to know. Of course, we're not 100. His public scans of the facility.
Your task is to... I have no doubt. Now, the embassy... Here. This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, find... And fair warning.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new... I'd suggest you start...
Be smart out there, Captain.
Guess?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant
It would be unfortunate if that fall damaged your internal organs.
Right guys, that's me for tonight. I'm gonna call it, as it's 2 hours I've been streaming, so for anyone that's popped by, thank you very much for popping by. I'll be back on hopefully tomorrow with some more Starfield, and I will be playing this for the foreseeable. So good night and God bless.